SBA's participation is not an endorsement of the views, opinions, products, or services of any co-sponsor or other person or entity. All SBA programs or co-sponsored programs are extended to the public on a non-discriminatory basis.
Welcome to episode 3 of the W.O.M.E.N podcast. Today I'm here with my co-host Daniel Frisbee, and joining us today is Miss Tiffany Bethea. We are so excited to welcome her to the podcast. She is a phenomenal individual. She is an award-winning speaker, digital brand strategist, and best-selling author. She also serves as the new executive director for the Baltimore City Chamber, and she's a proud Hampton alum and founder of Tiffany Bethea International, who has shown women coaches, speakers, service providers, and how to launch massively profitable and impactful online brands. And today we'll be talking about navigating networking.
All right. Welcome.
Hello.
You know, it's so funny. I feel like, well, first of all, Gabby, thank you for that. Just letting us know and setting the tone. And Tiffany, I feel like we've had 25,000 conversations already before we got started.
Yeah.
So I want to unpack that. So let's unpack you from all the different hats that you're wearing. Mm-hmm. Tell us where you are and how you got there, and then we can jump into where we all as small business owners need to go.
Yeah. You know what? My story, like many entrepreneurs, I accidentally ended up here.
Really? I like that. Okay.
In my other world, I sing.
Right.
So I was actually a music major my freshman year.
Okay.
And through a course of events, I changed my major to business. My rationale was, I'll get a business degree so I can manage my music career.
Got you. Okay.
That was the goal.
Yeah.
Came back home and my parents' church desperately needed some marketing help.
Yeah.
And my eyes could not unsee. And I said, I gotta help them. And I started working with them. Then I started getting other churches, nonprofits, faith-based leaders, all these different people coming to me. Now this is telling my age, but this is 15 plus years ago.
Okay. Listen, we don't keep going, and we look great.
Okay.
And we need it all 15 plus years. Go for it.
So the .com era is just really emerging.
Right.
And small business owners are trying to find their place in that. What does the website look like? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And almost 20 years later, here I am.
So, I mean, well, first of all, amen for you, right? Because of the fact, what I'm hearing is that you were accidentally actually ended up in the right place.
Absolutely.
Starting with the managing of your music career, that is the number one nod to small business ownership, completely and totally, right? Yeah. It is a team of me before a team of we.
Yes.
But then using that as a catalyst to solve problems. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That problem being, hey, my parents need help with marketing.
Yes.
I think that sounds like it kicked off the catalyst for networking, because when you're pulling, now you're networking B2B, right? Business to business.
Both.
Like how?
Both.
Let's break that down for everyone in reference to how we're networking with businesses first, but then actual, other owners, customers, clients, things of that nature.
Absolutely.
How did you even think to structure a connection with another business?
Yeah, so to your point, business to business was my introduction.
Okay.
I would say the first few years I only offered marketing, consulting, even done-for-you services to companies.
Got you. Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so I only worked with companies because that's who was coming to me initially. And to your point, what I found was a passion for, and this is the passion point, right?
Mm.
This is how I accidentally ended up in the right place. Because what I found was I meet people who are doing incredible work.
Yeah.
And nobody knows.
That is, yeah.
That's the passion point.
Yeah.
You're phenomenal. We got to make sure more people know about you. That's what struck me.
Okay.
Whether it's a company or an individual, that's what really lights my fire is, wait a minute. We don't have enough traffic to this.
We don't have enough
eyeballs
traffic
on
to
this.
this.
You're amazing.
Yeah.
More people need to know about you.
I love that because, here at the Baltimore Metropolitan Women's Business Center, there's a couple things that happen with us in reference to growing that business, but then even launching a business, starting a business. But when we're talking about marketing a business, the messaging has to be spot on. And when you're saying that from your history, your experience, your expertise, what you've been able to really hone in on people is getting them out there. How does that start? What would even be the focal point on what they would want to showcase? Like, what do you capture for them?
I love this question.
Okay, yes, you fired up. Let's go.
Listen, I'm so ready for this question.
Yeah.
Because as you were talking, I was thinking about something I always say.
Okay.
Here's the reality. Most people struggle with marketing because they don't have a brand.
Because they don't have a brand.
And so here's my philosophy. Okay, this is my philosophy.
She's talking about y'all. Okay. She's talking about y'all. Go ahead.
I think that, and I keep saying I'm going to put this on a t-shirt and I need to stop playing.
All right, but listen. All right, well, we're going to say right now, this is the t-shirt that you've created on the podcast for the very first time, so go for it. Yes.
It's branding, marketing, and sales, and they have to happen in that order.
Branding, marketing, and sales.
Branding first. Marketing.
100%.
And here's what I don't mean by branding.
Okay.
I'm going to clarify that.
Oh.
I don't mean a logo.
Oh.
I don't mean colors. I don't even mean that yet. I mean, how do you want to be known in the marketplace?
Yeah, there it is.
What solution do you offer in the marketplace?
Come on.
Because the logo can change and the colors can change.
Correct.
The company name can even change.
Correct.
But who are you?
Yeah.
And this is the definition I give. Can I just nerd out for 2 seconds?
Please, hey.
I always say a brand is the value space you hold in the mind of your ideal customer.
Value space. That's big. That's big. I didn't even mean to cut you off. I think I paused on the value, right? Because at first we're solving a problem. That's how we know we're a business.
Exactly.
And that's why we can not focus so much on the logo, the colors, the font.
That
stuff
comes later.
Right.
But if you can't tell me the specific solution for the specific audience, we don't have a brand. And so here's what happens. We don't have a brand, and now we're trying to market. And we're going to have a hard time creating compelling marketing messaging when you don't know, you can't really tell me what you do for who. We got to do that first.
Yes. And then, so then after we've done that, after we've recognized our value, now we have been able to effectively message and market, right? Which actually puts us right back where we were in reference to networking. Because even before we get to the sales, right, that messaging deals in multiple spaces.
Yes.
How are we messaging in person? Like, how do you do that? How do you know what I mean? Because when people are networking, it's like, okay, I want to make a connection. I want to make my next sale, or I don't want to open up. I don't know what I want to say. I don't have an elevator pitch.
Yeah.
I feel like what you're saying is all that branding first, understanding that unique value and understanding that, hey, I'm a business for a reason. How are we messaging in person? How do I message enough to make a connection?
Yeah. For me, when I work with someone, the end of that branding process is the creation of an I help statement.
Oh, loving this.
So this is another version of your elevator pitch, right?
Yeah.
But I use it in so many different ways. It's what you say at a networking event. For me, it's what you put on your IG bio.
Yeah.
It goes on your website. It goes all these different places. It's this quick statement that basically says, here's the solution I am in the world.
Huh.
And for me, I think that's how you lead when you come in, especially in a networking setting.
Yeah.
Because we're looking for solutions. So many people lead with titles.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, but that title, what did that do for me?
It didn't do anything. It didn't. What did ChatGPT do with your title?
You know, I'm glad to know that you're, especially in the era of ChatGPT, we come up with these fancy
I'm the director
titles.
of direction and directing other directors that direct. I'm an attorney for direction.
And here's what, and my clients, you know, they get so irritated because I'm quick to say, I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I heard you say all of that, and I still don't know. If when you introduce yourself, I can't immediately think of someone I can refer to you, then I don't know what you do.
So we're going to pause for the people, right? Because you're saying a lot of things that are hurting feelings. You already told us that we don't need a logo. She said that. And then you said that we don't need a logo. No, okay, but hold on. All of what you said is 1,000% not only true, but needed right now in the moment that we are in. Okay, there's a lot of pivots happening in reference to opportunities opening, opportunities closing. And what you said was that I help statement. That right there is gold, because of the fact help is a universal term. Okay, but when we get to the multi-level management of direction of acquisition and contracts and management spaces, like it gets a little like verbose. But with that, you also said if I can't immediately think of another person that I could connect you with, or that's also doing that same work, we're out of the wheelhouse. Like we don't. Now you've reinvented the wheel. And now I don't even know how to connect with you. I don't know to do anything. So how do we build an I help statement? Because I feel like that simple, because, so what if I'm a nail tech that does hair, but I've also started making clothing. I do cupcakes, right? And I'm a VA. So I'm helping who do what with what, like we can get your nails done in a cupcake.
You're setting me up for, you know what?
Okay.
I feel like you're setting me up.
We'll return the emails too as a virtual assistant.
Because I really want them to know I'm a friendly person, but I'm gonna say something that.
She's silly. All right, please.
It's gonna upset someone. Now, let me set this up well.
Gabby, make sure you cut this in.
My mother always says, truth hurts first, but it heals second.
Oh.
If you can hold on to it, if you can let it, upset you a little bit, but you just hold on to it.
Okay.
It'll take you somewhere good. Okay?
Okay.
Now, here's something I always say, and this is not just from me. This is from many of my multi-million-dollar mentors.
Oh, we put bags on it. Okay.
I'm just the messenger.
I love it.
I believe you can have multiple businesses at a time.
Sure.
But I don't think you can build multiple businesses at a time. I think that you got to take one thing and get it to a sustainable point enough where you can say, I've got time, capital, and energy to put into the next thing.
Yeah.
So here's what happens to your point. I get a lot of people that they have 5 things. They write resumes, they fry chicken, they do hair.
And they're like, this is too much. Go ahead. They write resumes. Right. They write resumes. They fry chicken. No, you go ahead. You're saying it though. Go ahead.
They sell Mary Kay on the weekend.
Whoa.
Now to be fair, I love their skincare. This is not a.
We love Mary Kay.
And do.
Okay.
But here's the challenge. When they come to me, all of those things are typically still in launch phase.
Yeah.
And they're trying to get them off the ground at the same time. And that's confusing. So here's the example I often use of brand diversification.
Ooh, okay.
Tabitha Brown. We all know Tabitha.
Yes, we
Can I
do.
use Auntie Tab?
Yeah, please.
Now, this incredible woman has spices.
Yes.
Hair care.
Yes.
Things that wouldn't seem related.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. When she first started her brand,
Yeah.
and this is still the thread that runs through everything she does, was as a vegan influencer. She only talks about food.
Yep.
One thing.
Yep.
That one thing built a value space in our mind.
Okay.
Millions of followers, one thing. Now, then it became easier to say, well, y'all want to know about these spices I put on this food?
And oh, by the way, I'm a genius.
And oh, by the way, y'all keep talking about my Afro. Y'all want to know what I use?
Yeah.
But it was one thing.
Yeah.
So here's what I often say to people. If you want to do all those things, great. Honey, I am listen.
Right.
My friends tease me like, girl, you do all the things. I do. But one thing.
And do.
Okay?
Yeah.
But what's the one thing that's going to really build traction, to really get you, that later you can introduce the other things, but you're not going to be able to get them all off the ground at the same time.
Okay, so we're going to, again, right? So I feel, listen, for everybody listening, I feel the resistance already. It's a lot. Well, I'm going to recap because at this point, what we have to make a decision about is how are we writing this down, right? Because the information that Tiffany is giving us is what we need right now. Because now we're at that one thing, because I 100% agree. I'm going to agree with her, y'all. I agree with you when you say that you can have multiple businesses, but we got to run We've got to, how did you say it again? No, because you said you can have multiple businesses.
But build one at a time.
But okay, so that was the part that we need to really, really hone in on because that's going to make the messaging clear. Mm-hmm. That's going to make the value even clearer. And then the trust comes along the way when you're ready to take people on a journey of amazingness because they already see it. They already know it because they can see a proven model that's been built, tested, profitable.
You saying some powerful keywords. I'm over here trying to.
It's our notes, and again, friends that are writing things down are already ahead of the game because these are the keywords, terms that are going to make the vision connect. Because again, we're just trying to make sure when we're messaging in between, networking with customers, clients, colleagues, but then companies, it has to be clear.
Can I say this?
Yeah.
Here's what happens in a networking setting, and I see this a lot. As a matter of fact, I literally had a virtual networking meeting yesterday. And
okay.
One of them did this. And because she's in my mastermind, I just took the moment to coach her.
Yeah.
When you introduce yourself and say something to the effect of, well, I do all these things, or you run off a list of the 4 things, one, I'm a little bit turned off.
Yeah. Ooh.
I don't say it out loud.
Yeah.
But two, what I wonder is, what is your focus and what are you really good at?
Okay.
What do you like to master? Because more than likely you are not a master at all 4 of those things.
Yeah.
And because of the age of digital marketing, we're looking for like mastery.
Yeah. We're also looking for that human connection too, right? Because I love how you said you're a little bit turned off. And here's the thing on our paper, because we're all writing now, right? Because if you're not, listen, it's just, come on, you're here for a reason. On our paper, we'll draw a little line. Because that human connection matters. And what you said, I'm a little bit turned off. Why? Because you've railed off everything that you do. Mm-hmm. And I can't make that true connection. Because in my mind, what am I doing? I'm trying to process everything that you said you own, you manage, you're running. Yeah. And now I'm trying to figure out, well, what can I almost like give you back or how to get away as opposed to getting started. Yeah. Because we got to get closer to what you were talking about in reference to sales. But right now we're still, now I'm overwhelmed with the message.
But here's the thing, the networking is a sale.
Oh, so you can underline that. So with our highlighters, friends, you have a highlighter now. She said the networking is the sale. Go ahead.
Here's the thing. In my mind, that sale shows up different ways.
Okay.
If I come to a networking event and we meet, and maybe you're not a client for me, but you're like, oh, I got somebody, I got a connection.
That's it.
That's a sale.
That's a sale.
Or you say, oh, I got a partner. That would be incredible. You guys can collaborate.
Yep.
That's a sale.
Yep.
It's conversion.
It's the ooh, I got. So we're going to title that ooh, I got. The reason why I'm saying it like that, it goes back to not being turned off.
I like
the ooh, I got now allows the person that you're speaking with to qualify themselves. Come on now. You saw it? Okay. Qualify themselves as the expert in the conversation because you should be controlling the conversation because you came to the networking for a reason.
Yes.
So we don't want to rattle off of what, if I'm hearing you clearly, we don't necessarily, we know that we are awesome because anybody that's listening to this is awesome because you wouldn't be if you're not listening. So we know that we all have, from the degrees to all the lines of businesses down to the ideas, leading with the one that you know that you're actively building also helps you recognize the room that you're in. But then giving your audience that time to get to the ooh, I got allows them to qualify themselves and get excited about who they can connect you with. But if you're still listing the vice president of presidenting systems, challenges, and problems for entrepreneurs that are new to entrepreneurship and ownership, you're like, whoa, where are we?
You're like, I don't know what to do with that.
Chicken dinners that are only on Fridays after 3 after you've purchased your meals. Like, you know what I mean? That's what it sounds like. So then it's like, oh, okay.
And that's how I will literally respond.
That's how would you do it?
Because I'm going to always be friendly about it. And I'll just be like, okay, you know?
As opposed to, oh.
Thank you.
Right.
You're onto something with that ooh, I got.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. You said it, right? It's yours, right? You done made 2 t-shirts to here. And we'll let you, at the Baltimore Metropolitan Women's Business Center, we are, okay, we see you. We see you creating. But yeah, no, is, wow. No, mine is wow. I'll be like, oh, wow.
That wow is loaded.
It's rough. It's rough.
It means it went over. If I don't go in my bag and say, I know who you need to. Basically, I just nicely said, okay.
Awesome. Right? And I'll do that. So these are the keywords that we need to look out for.
Okay.
Wow.
If they hit you with a wow.
Whew.
That's awesome.
That's great. I really like the work that you're doing. Wait, what work you're doing? They're exiting the conversation is what's about to happen.
Sliding out nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh,
that's great.
Huh.
Okay.
Versus, you know what? I know giving, it's the energy and the intensity in that next moment for that person, because we want to all be activated.
Yes.
We want to help. We want, you said it, the help statement, right? Yes. So that's okay. So then let's go back to building that, right? So we're going to go back to the top of the paper.
Okay.
So we are at the help statement.
Yes.
I help is so important, right? Because I want to get closer to my target market. So help me with that. So how would we build that?
I got a template for you.
Oh, wait a minute.
As a coach.
Of course.
Of
course.
We got frameworks for days.
Yeah, right? That's huge.
Join one of my worksheets. This is what it says. Write this down since we're writing.
Yeah, take your time, y'all. Come on.
I
help.
Insert niche target audience here.
Yes. Not everyone. Hold on. You got to erase everyone. Go ahead now. Niche target audience. I know.
I'm not going to go down there, rabbit.
Listen, but they've already erased it. Please. Okay. We're fine. We're good.
Okay.
I help
niche target audience.
Okay.
With specific transformation or solution.
Specific transformation or solution. I like that. That's good. Keep going. Okay. I help.
Insert niche target audience.
With
specific transformation or solution.
That's good.
So that they can.
So that they can is another shirt. So that they can is another shirt. That's good. I like that.
And then after so that they can, we're going to put their ideal dream outcome. Because here's the thing, case in point, the transformation and solution I offer is building an iconic brand online.
Yeah.
But that's not the only reason. It's so that they can create financial freedom. These people are like, listen, yes, I want more visibility, views, sales. I literally took a new client today. He said to me, I do also work with men.
Oh, yes.
He said to me, I gotta retire my wife.
Oh. Amen.
And I wrote that down.
Yeah.
He doesn't just want new leads. He's tired of his wife driving to DC every day.
Yeah.
He said, okay, I gotta do something about that.
Yeah.
So whatever transformation or solution you offer, it could be something as simple as you sell makeup.
Yeah.
But is it for the confidence and the beauty when they look in the mirror? What comes after the so that they can? Because you got to know that. Because that's a part of your sales process.
Okay, so we have to stop again, right? Because people are turning over the page. Because here's the thing. We get stuck on the why. I didn't want to say that. That's really hard for people to hear. So they already love me.
The
so
why is about you.
Oh, okay.
But the so
now you can start hurting her.
That
we didn't say that. That you said that was me. That was me. That was me. No, but you said the why is about you. We didn't say that.
Yeah,
the why is about you though. That's intense because that's true.
Yeah.
But what you're talking about is that true transformation of what you are offering. That so that they can is massive, and that's why we had to turn the page on that because. That puts me in my CEO mindset, right? I am now in my small business mindset because I would only be a business if I'm solving a problem.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
So if the problem that I'm solving is truly a problem that is to be solved, that means that my customers, my clients have a so that they can.
Yes.
That has to be as clear as possible.
It's a bigger outcome connected to the transformation.
But if we're focused on the why,
boy.
That's rough. Oh, wow. Go ahead and say it.
Look, I'm about to quote something that's like old school marketing. And people have heard it. I didn't come up with this. Okay. Have you ever heard people talk about WIIFM?
No.
Really? This is like old school marketing.
What is
like
that?
not what was my age. No, it's what's in it for me.
Oh, you're crazy. You said that. Yeah.
Cool. People used to say back in the day,
what's in it for me?
Make sure your radio's dialed to WIFM. I'm telling my age.
Yeah.
But, okay. I don't even think people say that anymore.
But we fully know that what's in it for me. But go ahead. Yeah. That's horrible.
And I feel like I've been talking about this a lot lately with like sessions I've been doing, that you have to, even in things like what you name your business, how you name your program, how you create. So many times I'm asking people like, what was your inspiration? And they're like, me, because, and there was a third grade teacher.
Yeah.
And I feel like I sound so mean on this podcast. And I'm really
It's
not.
rough. I didn't want to say anything.
Listen.
But it's rough.
I promise you.
It's rough.
A sweet word.
Yeah.
But like, the reality is, it should be client focused,
Yeah.
not just you focused. I'm not saying that it shouldn't be for you as well.
Yeah.
But like, it's for, if you are not and this is what I really say to them, since you're not going to be the only one swiping the card here,
Yeah.
if you were going to be the only person purchasing, we'd be having a different conversation.
Yeah.
But since the majority of people, probably 90 to 100% of these people are going to be other people,
Yeah.
we've got to really build it for them.
That's huge. That's huge. And I feel like that's the truth that we need, because now, so now that we know that the business is for the people that we're serving, that allows the business to grow. One of the things that we are so proud to have available at the Baltimore Metropolitan Women's Business Center is the fact that our growth programs are designed with that intentionality, right? Because of the fact, everything that you're saying in reference to, identifying that target niche market, right, allows you to directly sell to the customer, directly solve that problem. But then also, the goal is the business to be such a solution that it can be a solution everywhere, right? Where you can be selling and solving every single day, everywhere that the problem exists, that you desire to, be the leader to do so. And structuring that business so you can be SBA ready, right? You can say, hey, listen, we have been able to help so many entrepreneurs ages 18 to 43 that are in the Baltimore area that we are now seeking to expand nationwide. And that's why we need that infusion of capital. We need to be in a part of an accelerator that's going to be able to do that. But if you don't have that language, then you're not going to be able to be ready to compete at that level. I think one of the coolest things too that you said, because again, you're not only a person that's on the podcast, you're a member here. You've been in our circle, so y'all have probably seen her, so you know that she's nice.
Yes.
Right? Last time we saw you, it was over tea. Come on, say something about our tea party. Come on, because we were there.
First of all, we were cute. We had our hats on.
Yes.
I had this cute little yellow dress on.
I know. See, and wait, you were not? So that's the cool thing about. I'm going to talk a little bit more about what you were doing there on that day, because you were not just a guest. You're not just. What were you doing
at the table when you checked in?
How about it? How about it, volunteers? Okay.
Because I do believe in serving.
Correct. I get excited about that day too, because all of the events that we offer here at the center are designed for those connections. But then also our service-based opportunities. Talk a little bit about how volunteering is some of the best networking you'll ever do. Come on.
Let me tell you something. As someone who hosts events,
Period.
I've hosted them for 10 plus years.
Period.
I was in the room as the person at the registration desk. When I
checking y'all in, sorry.
Checking
y'all in because y'all was heavy that day. Go ahead.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I had a cute dress, but I was some flat shoes.
Come on. There's a lot of people.
I was so stirred listening to the women who were talking,
Yeah.
listening to the connections that they were making. And here's the thing. It was refueling me for my work, even though this was not my event.
Yeah.
Because oftentimes our own work they fuel us, but they pull so much out of us.
Yeah.
Being in this space where I'm just here to serve and help, I left so fired up about this is why we do this work.
Yeah. That's so good. That's so good because of the fact, anybody that's coming into the events of the center, the programs of the center, it needs to be reciprocal, right? Like you're going to be able to give something just as much as you're able to give something. But then when you are getting something, let's make sure that that is giving you the rest that you need, that you deserve as the small business, extraordinaire, right? That entrepreneur that's emerging. So that feels really, really good to hear. And I'm glad that then you also talked about the buzz in the room, the connecting. Absolutely. So that messaging is happening at the highest level. I think one of the biggest, well, not biggest, but that other piece I wanted to get to that you said is actually happening at the same time is that networking is the sale. I think I'd love to hear a little bit more about how we cross that bridge into recognizing that, right? Because some people get turned off, which is crazy when they hear sales, right? They get they get scared.
I understand why though.
Okay, go ahead, because maybe they've never named it or heard it the way you're saying it, but what is that?
I do understand. I think that I'm trying to make sure
take your time. It's a big deal.
Because I don't want them to leave thinking like, oh, she was a meanie.
How are they gonna say that? We're all members together. Don't do that. Like, no.
I think that the way that sales has been presented, maybe traditionally, could turn people off, and especially women. I think we lead with intuition. Yeah. We tend, and I'm generalizing, but I think that I hate to say it, but sometimes male-centric, just kind of like super salesy,
charged up,
force the sale, used car salesy thing. Has really turned a lot of people off when they hear the word sales. Yes. And to be honest with you, I was one of those people. Yeah. So coming from a very like service background, a very like faith-based background, I was very on the like, I just want to help the people. Yeah. And I had several mentors say to me, girl, you got to charge and charge well. Like, what are you doing, right? Yeah. So I myself had to break through that limiting belief. And here's what I recognized, that how I look at that word sale, I'm offering someone an opportunity for their transformation. Yeah. Okay. I'm not just trying to make
so that they can.
So that they can. And here's the other part to that. I won't sell to everybody. Yeah. I'll say no to a sale. Yeah. If I don't think that I can really get you across that bridge from point A to point B, then I won't sell to you. Yeah. Because it's not about the money for me. It's literally about the transformation. And I think that helps me to feel better about, because think about it, if you've got this incredible cure, let's say you've got a cure to like what's called an incurable disease, and you figured it out, wouldn't you tell everybody about it?
Come on, that's true though.
Wouldn't you be like, oh my God.
That's true. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So when you truly, and this is why we again started that brand, and when you understand like, no, I'm really solving a real problem, and you really think about, I have people think about, what will your audience experience if they don't find you? Oh, I love that. I mean, well, how do I say that? That was my heartbreaking, right? Where I'm like, oh, wait a minute, we could have lived. Right. We could have lived. Like, wow, that's huge. So now you go, wait a minute, if I don't tell them, they're gonna ... Yeah. Oh, I gotta tell them. So now I have to. And Lisa Nichols said this. Like, she was.
Whoa. Okay. Like, we talk about the good ones today. Okay. Yeah.
She was like part of that early conversation that got me realizing, like, she was the first person I heard say that if you don't offer an opportunity, that you are actually doing them a disservice.
Yes.
And I was like, you're doing business.
Right. So I think that, okay, so that's so much of that. I love that my heart broke over that, because now what you've laid out for us is so many things that we can all just put like right back together. Like, so now we're gonna take a moment, we're gonna look at our paper, right? Because of the fact, and we're gonna reverse engineer that paper, because we've solved the problem. We have to share that with everyone. Yes. And how we share that with everyone is connected to our brand, right? Because we have to be on message.
Because that's how they will know us.
That's how they will know us. That's how they know that they...
Not our logo, not the colors.
That's their...
By the solution.
Correct. Yeah. That's huge, because of the fact the who that is seeking us is who we've designed for, because we know the target market, that niche that you've asked us to really, really focus on. And we know the help piece that you said that we had to really even like hone in on is that transformation solution for the people that we're serving.
Yes. Yep.
That matters and makes so much sense because of the opportunities that are available, right, for us to be able to continue to solve problems everywhere.
Yeah.
I think I want to do three things, right? Three things is I want to challenge us to submit those I help statements.
Ooh.
Right? Because of the fact, I feel like that's huge. Like
I'm a coach, so I love homework.
Right. Like, I mean, it's okay because we've already been writing, right? We already have our papers and highlighters out. I love that because of the fact, I mean, that's just some good networking members to members over here, clients to clients here at the center. I think that would be a great opportunity if people want to showcase their help statements. I know your fellow member, Tiffany here would love to see that. Right?
Really
would want to see that because of the fact it takes a lot to write that. So can you leave us with that again?
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's that challenge, that call to action in the season of networking, the things that we've got coming up at the center. I'd like to see a lot of us leading with our I helps, right? Because I'm going to be talking to anybody. Well, I mean, everybody. I'm going to talk to y'all no matter what, but I'd like to hear that conversation of a lot of I help small business owners or I help students. I want to hear that. And y'all want to hear those people talking too, because that means they're navigating it correctly. So let's hit them one more time with that, because that's what we want to hear from them.
First of all, don't threaten me with a good time. Okay.
She said she gonna make a shirt for y'all. We gonna have it.
I love implementation.
Yes.
Okay? Like, that's my thing.
We're gonna do it. Why not?
Actually do.
We're gonna do it. Why not? Because of the fact, any other opportunity that is coming, any workshop, any training that is coming, we all need to be leading with that. And then every time we have a webinar, every time we have a workshop, we're saying network, put your information in the chat. Yes. Let us know. Yes. Let's do it a little more strategically so people can be like, ooh, versus wow, all right. Yeah. Or just like that comment instead of take that action. All right, so we writing it down. Okay, go ahead, hit them with it.
Here we go. So it's I help.
I help.
And you could draw a little line.
That's it.
Insert your niche target audience.
Yes.
Okay. So in my case, it is coaches, authors, speakers, experts, and service providers. Who's yours? Right? Put that in there. Okay. After that, with, and then you're going to say your specific transformation or solution.
Yes.
Okay. So that they can. And then you're going to put their dream outcome. Why do they really want this?
Why did the people want this? Not us.
Them.
Why did they need that? Okay.
Right.
And that means that if I am baking cakes and cupcakes while still managing the business that is making the t-shirts, I'm going to have to pick one.
Exactly. Because you see there's no space in there for creative full length.
There's not. But I still can do those, but I need to build one solidly.
Yeah. And here's what you can do. I will say this. There have been times where I've had an I help statement that was a little broad. That's not the word I want to use. That was flexible enough that encompassed maybe two. So, for example, I have a faith-based space.
Yeah.
So I always you can make your statement make sense for multiple things that are like genuinely actively running.
Oh. Well, hold on then. Well, then we want to hear about that. But wait a minute. It sounds like. Would you be willing to talk to us about that for those that submit their I help statements?
Yeah.
So you will come back on.
For sure.
If we get some folks on that are listening that are going to hit us with some I help statements, you will come back and tell us how we can fry chicken and...
Well, because I'll give you mine.
Okay.
Here's how my I help statement has grown.
Okay.
Now.
Okay.
My personal brand, because there are individual brands underneath of that personal brand. My I help statement for my personal brand is just simply I help men and women of faith build flourishing lives and businesses. See how that gave me some wiggle room? Because this part of the brand may specifically focus on the business. This part may, but all of it, if it doesn't connect to this statement, I don't do it.
That's hard too because of the fact, what if I just needed help in my business, but I was afraid to say I needed help in my life, or I really thought I needed help in my life, but it sounds like you can also help with my business.
Yeah.
So you figured out how to
encompass them all in one statement.
Okay.
And that is 15 years. Let's be clear. That is way down the line. That is not newbie beginner.
Yeah.
That is been in the game this long. Started one business, built it for years.
So if you're saying if our listening audience takes 15 minutes to write down their first statement, you'll help us get to the next one.
Absolutely.
Okay, y'all. Well, thank you. Right. Hold on. All right. Well, thank you so much, Tiffany, right, coming today. But more importantly, thank y'all for already doing the work and getting ready to share what you're doing, because here at the Baltimore Metropolitan Women's Business Center, we are super excited about your business, and we're super excited about our clients and our members just like you. So yes, we look forward to receiving all of the I help statements. And thank you so much for being here.
It's been awesome.